Hi, our names are Valerio Gatta and
Edoardo Marcucci, teaching at Molde University College and Roma Tre University.
this presentation is about city logistics landscape in the era of on-demand economy, main challenges, trends and factors. In this speech, we first highlight the main factors that are influencing city logistics due to the on-demand economy. Subsequently, we delve on the current needs and challenges, concluding with a discussion of agile urban freight storage and innovative last-mile distribution schemes.
In what follows, we describe the main influencing factors for city logistics, arising from the results of an ad hoc survey conducted for the lead project.
Cities and industries need new knowledge-driven logistics solutions to cope with the contemporary challenges urban freight distribution poses. Here, we illustrate the main findings of an in-depth survey carried out among 125 qualified experts involving lead project partners and international network of relevant stakeholders. The survey took place online in 6 different languages. Participants came mainly from Central Europe, while 6% are from outside Europe. Almost half of the respondents are researchers, while the remaining are almost equally split between the public and private sector.
Based on a desk research, we defined 6 categories of factors influencing both the current and the future state of city logistics. More in detail, the macro categories investigated are economy and demographics, ecology and social responsibility, consumer requirements, new technologies, corridors, nodes and space, and COVID-19 related issues. Participants were asked to assess the extent to which each factor influences the urban freight transport ecosystem, and this is discussed in the next slide.
The results this slide reports indicate that overall, new technologies and consumer requirements are the most important influencing factors. Economy and demographics, ecology and social responsibility, and corridors, nodes and space are somewhat less important, while COVID-19 proves to be the least relevant. Public, private, and academic experts have different opinions. In fact, the analysis by sector reveals heterogeneity in the judgments expressed. For example, the public sector attributes a relatively higher value to corridors, nodes, and space, while the private sector emphasizes the role of consumer requirements.
In what follows, we discuss the most important needs and daunting challenges each stakeholder type has manifested with respect to the current status of city logistics. Also in this case, we articulate the discussion according to each stakeholder type. In fact, the perception of public, private, and academic stakeholders are different with respect to the main needs and challenges. More in detail, the public sector considers the reduction of external costs deriving from city logistics operations relevant. These can be promoted by greener policies and solutions that, in turn, one can stimulate by appropriate public incentives and regulations. The private sector, on the other hand, prioritizes economic efficiency that can be achieved also via clear and harmonized regulations across cities with the intent of stimulating market initiatives that benefit from new technologies. The relevant needs of public, private, and academia, jointly considered, are the lack of data and the development of adequate planning tools capable of anticipating policy impacts. They also consider problematic increasing the efficiency of the city space management. All this said, they believe the adoption of innovative co-creation mechanisms, such as living labs, represents the most appropriate and viable solution to this conundrum.
This last section will describe the role agile storage and efficient distribution schemes might play in pursuing the previously mentioned needs and challenges. The four most important innovations in storage and distribution schemes emerging from the survey are delivery locations, modes and time, loading and unloading area management, consolidation, and new technologies. All these innovations are different but complementary. One should investigate and validate them through an integrated approach.
This slide discusses and illustrates the most important solutions emerging from the survey with respect to the four intervention axes. As it is for delivery location, modes and time, that include innovations to improve the delivery process based on where, how, and at what time goods are delivered. Examples of possible solutions are parcel lockers, pickup points, click and collect, crowd shipping, and off-hour deliveries. With respect to loading and unloading area management that can improve the management of scarce urban space by promoting flexibility and integrated use, examples are parking and unloading zones, loading restrictions, parking reservation systems, timeshare of parking space. When it comes to consolidation that helps improving the management of flows, examples of possible innovations are micro-hubs, micro-consolidation centers, micro-distribution facilities, and micro-depot. Finally, examples of relevant technological innovations that can ameliorate the freight distribution process through automation and data analysis are digital twins, blockchain, autonomous vehicles, and drones.
In conclusion, this speech has, at least from our perspective, clearly demonstrated that there are relevant innovations that, when adequately deployed and consistently used, might provide valuable solutions to the problems that city logistics activities in the era of on-demand economy poses to society. The co-creation of jointly acceptable solutions capable of reducing environmental impacts, while increasing the social welfare of city dwellers, as well as stimulating economic growth, must necessarily rest upon the promotion of durable behavioral change, representing the only and final goal of whatever we are doing. We would like to thank you for your attention
and wish you all the best.